Girl, mistress is pistress.
It's just another Willam Wednesday.
Welcome to Willam Wednesday. Do you like the outfit?
People on Reddit have clocked how obsessed he is with me, and it gets him.
You seem mad. You're yelling, that's for sure.
Today we're gonna be reacting to compilations of bullshit and lies from my number one fan, Willam.
Did I talk about you on a TV show that I was on years ago? How heinous. I know you think that you live rent-free in my head, but girl, I have 2 mortgages. I have no time to lease out any headspace to you. Other than when you're on TV and I'm talking about you.
It's actually pathetic.
She is mad. The fact that you wanted me to go work in your club in Houston right after you did this video, same day you asked if I was available. I'm not, I'm in Europe then. Just gives me false vibes. Like you're doing one thing for the audience, like being fake and starting drama and yelling at me, which I'm not mad. Do I look upset to you? And then trying to book me on the same thing. Or is it so you can jump me or whatever?
We're gonna stop discussing me in rooms I'm not in, or we're going to have a bigger issue.
Girl, I can't keep up, but I'm happy for you.
Some of you out there might remember Willam from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4, where he was the first contestant to ever be disqualified from the show. And if you don't remember him, just go take a look at any of his social media. He tells the story over and over and over again.
I do tell the story a lot because that's what people ask about. And if they want to know, I'm happy to talk about it, just like you're happy to talk about yourself.
Imagine holding on to a grudge for 13 years and your entire life and career revolving around a TV show and harassing the people involved with it.
It's so strange that you think my entire life and career revolve around a TV show. It doesn't. It's part of my world. I was on my favorite TV show, RuPaul's Drag Race, and now I have a podcast where I talk about it with a winner from the show. We love the show. Yeah, I think you might be confusing me with you, girl. You're talking about me talking about you on a show just because you're mad that you didn't get booked on a Christmas tour because nobody wants you there because they don't want to work with you. So you keep doing your thing on YouTube. That's where I am. I love YouTube. I'm glad you're here.
I knew he was obsessed with RuPaul and anything Drag Race related, specifically when he was shocked and made a scene when he was removed from DragCon after waiting in RuPaul's meet and greet line just for the potential to act a fool.
Oh, she's wrong. I didn't wait in RuPaul's meet and greet line. I walked through it, took a picture and left. There was no waiting. Mistress thinks that volume equals correctness, and it doesn't, because this isn't Untucked. And I told her that on the phone. She didn't like that. She's not very good at having a conversation without interrupting, which me too, I'm not. But the whole time on the phone, I was like, don't interrupt her, because when she interrupts you, you need to be able to call her out, just like Fifi. And I did. And I was like, girl, I don't have to have a conversation with you. I'm doing this because we share people on the same team and you're bothering them on a weekend because you weren't booked on a show and you think it's my fault? Like I said something about her getting kicked off of a group text during Christmas, my nails are on. And somehow that got back to her that I talked about her getting kicked off of a Christmas tour or something. I tried to set her straight. I'm like, I'm just talking about a TV show that I've been doing for years. You're on it and now you have a problem about it. You shouldn't have gone on TV. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, girl. It looks like you've been out of the kitchen for a while, though. Malnourished.
Here you go, my love. I hope it's everything you ever dreamed of.
Basically, girl, you're doing a look over there. You're like, look at this horrible troll of a person named Willam, instead of look at the horrible troll person that I was to Aja, ganging up on her after she just said she had housing insecurity and didn't know what she was gonna do, like when she got home, and you're laughing in her ear. I'll say it, you're an asshole.
Willam, I'm gonna send you this shirt because you are a big fan, and I'm just giving you an idea of what she would have looked like if you were, able to be one of the frumpa dumps in the t-shirt on my channel.
Frumpa dumps in t-shirts and contour. Did I say something true? Girl, why don't you go laugh in Aja's ear again and show everybody what a cunt you are? Everybody was so uncomfortable with that. And you really thought that you were gonna win. That's hilarious.
Willam is a clout chaser who is desperate for attention.
And? What are you, girl? You went on the same TV show that I did, but you auditioned. They called me.
We're talking about the person who lands drag to queens going on Drag Race just to make videos like Borrowed Blessings Bureau, where she brags and recounts her stuff that made it on the show.
It's crazy how you're trying to villainize my generosity, but a lot of girls like borrowing stuff from me, and I don't see anything wrong with it. They're my sisters.
Willam, you sat there and lied on my name time after time after time, and I never gave you a response because it's f***ing hilarious.
I'm allowed to talk about her being a bully to people when she's clearly a bully on a TV show. Is that real life? Who knows? But her actions are kind of bullying. I'm a bully too, though. So I'm just calling it like I see it.
I literally tested my theory and purposely planted some bullshit just to watch her and her entire team take the bait and make the fool of themselves.
I'm so happy that your master plan worked, mistress. Good for you. If girls on your season tell me one thing, and then you tell me the opposite thing, I'm more likely to believe them because you've proven yourself a liar. You do what you call scenes where you make up stuff to rile up other people. Everybody knows you do scenes. You did it to Lucy LaDuca and Irene. You love your scene work, and that's fine, girl. Lie all you want, but don't get mad when people call you out for lying and say you're not a sisterly person and they don't want you there because they don't trust you. In group chats, in clubs, on tours. You're not on the Christmas tour because they didn't want you there, point blank. If they wanted to, they would have, but they've dealt with dramatic people already and they don't need drama on the tour. You're drama. If I was as bad as you say I am, I would not be working. I would not be here. She got on Drag Race because clearly she wanted attention or to elevate her career for whatever reason, the reason we all go on. And now she's getting the attention. She doesn't like some of it, clearly. But I didn't like any of it either. And you know what I did? I minded my business, and I'm still working 13 years later after Drag Race. And I was working 13 years before Drag Race too. So I pray for the longevity of my career and all of my sister's career. And Mistress, I hope that you achieve that too.
Go check his Reddit page where he replies to every single thread ever made about him and goes on full-on rant.
I definitely don't reply to every single thread about me on Reddit. I was on Reddit before Drag Race. I used to watch a lot of pimple popping videos and ingrowns. I'm a weirdo. It's also a spot where I can apologize to people if I need to apologize for something. I'm not afraid of being wrong. I'm fine with being wrong. I'm wrong a lot. Girl, if I was on Reddit as much as you're actually trying to make people believe I am, there would be no time for me to suck dick. This is just incongruous. I'm not gonna say you're a liar.
I can count 11 more text messages from Dipper alone on your team asking me to do countless podcasts and interviews.
Maybe you're just not cut out for this business if you can't handle all the requests and a simple no. It's what RuPaul said to you when you tried to win that show twice. No.
Willam claims she's never met me, which is somewhat true. She never personally met me in real life other than the time she was a fan and came to my sold-out show in LA where she walked from the bleachers and even made me turn around and pose and take a picture with her in the background.
I was actually there to see my other friends with Jade from Little Mix and Marcus Collins and a bunch of other people, and we weren't in the bleachers. Bleachers are a setup of raised platforms that you sit on like benches. We were in the VIP.
What's with you, bitch? My first question is, do you have a lash on? I am wearing Anastasia.
You got out of the airport around 5, you said. I don't see why there wasn't time in a 3-4 hour window to put on a lash. Then we watched the whole episode and you came back out on stage with still no lash. You couldn't put on a lash in an hour, girl? You're in LA. This should be a big gig for you. Wouldn't you want to look as nice as possible? You could have put on a nail too.
Since my debut on RuPaul's Drag Race, you so desperately crave my attention and friendship. And you claim we've never spoken before, but our texts and our phone calls go back over 2 years ago, babe.
Me sending you a DM saying I worship, and then you saying thank you for coming out tonight? I don't understand what's wrong with that. Yeah, I said I don't know you. Just because I've texted you or DM'd you, that doesn't mean I know you. It's not like a J-Lo Mariah thing. I don't know you.
With our first conversation being me checking you during season 15 when you lied about me on your podcast to ignite hate for clicks and views and then backpedal and kiss my ass like a little bitch when I called you out on your shit.
Baby, I'm not backpedaling at all. You got in trouble from production for talking about something that they didn't want you to talk about, so you deleted all those tweets. And I'm still talking about it and you were mad. Something about having a phone during season 15. Girl, who even knows? When was that? Or is that your season? Girl, I can't keep it straight. But I'm glad I can keep my stories straight because I'm telling the truth. What you do is you operate in fiction, fantasies, whatever you want to call them, which is fine. Do you, girl.
Just like when I called you and checked you a few weeks ago after you wouldn't talk shit about me at Roscoe's.
You called me and you said, girl, my name's been in your mouth way too... I was like, yeah, you're on a show and I talk about it. She's like, well, what's the fucking tea? You've been saying all this stuff. And I was like, what am I saying that you're mad? She's like, everybody's been sending me this video and you talking about me. I was like, well, what did I say? And she's like, I don't even know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so you don't even know what you're mad about? You're calling me to talk about generalities about how furious you are? I was like, tell me something specific and we can talk about it and I can tell you why I said that. And then she started screaming and I had to tell her this was not untucked and just because she was loud doesn't mean she's right. There's no camera time here. She didn't like that either.
And your reply was, oh, you can bring me on your YouTube channel, we can squash it there. Bitch, never in your wildest dreams.
When I say that I would come on her YouTube show, that was mostly teasing. I never think she would want me on her show. I do love a stunt though, so, it's fine. Welcome to Willam Wednesday.
Now listen, it's okay to admit you're a fan, babe. You used to praise me all the time. I love Mistress Isabel Brooks. She's my favorite. She's entertaining, she's gonna be around for years. She's so sickening.
Mistress, these things when I say you're gonna be around for a very long time and things like that, I mean your carbon footprint.
Remember when you wanted me to be your drag mom? I have a drag mother now, but I'm thinking of asking Mistress to be my drag mother.
I was trying to make a funny. you know? What your talent show lacked.
You're statistically irrelevant. Now, don't get me wrong. It's the entertainment business, and we all know there's ups and downs to this shit. But I honestly feel for you.
I don't know why you're trying to shame me for a number. I'm not doing this for you if you're not watching it. I'm doing it for the people that are watching it. I'm good. I make money every month. Why are you concerned? You're operating from a place of scarcity, I think, where you're worried that like this fame that you have right now might be going away, so you have to attack other people. You're attacking me. I'm an easy target. I'm an asshole. I do a lot of nasty stuff. But like, it's not my fault that people don't want to book you for an international Christmas tour because they don't want to work with you, because they think you'll be drama. It's not my fault. It's not, honey, at all.
You wanted to befriend me and use me like you do multiple people, but I peeked your game. I never played into it. That's why you claim you don't like me.
I think I would have to know you to not like you. I haven't met you. I think I'm one of the lucky ones, actually.
How could you have so many personal issues with someone you don't know? Why would you speak about someone so much who you don't know? Why do you ask people stuff about me and you claim you don't know me?
If people ask me a question about you, I'm going to answer it. You understand interviews. You're in the public eye. People ask you whatever. So sometimes you answer it. Sometimes you try to be funny. Sometimes you try to be truthful. Sometimes you try to be facetious. What I think of you does not matter, girl. Why are you so concerned? A flower doesn't worry about another flower blooming beside her, even if that other flower is a stink onion bloom. Bloom, mistress, bloom.
You have taken multiple jabs at my professionalism, and I've tried to make baseless claims that no one's gonna wanna hire me, and the girls don't like me.
I had producers telling me what you did on set. I had other girls. If you want to say that stuff didn't happen, that's fine. You can say that, but I don't need to believe you. When you said you'll just stand there and not lip sync for single ladies, other people heard you, and then they told me. I'm allowed to talk about that. I'm sorry if you got mad. Wow. Mary and Peter didn't hire you for the Christmas tour. So you weren't hired, honey. You really weren't hired. That's not a claim, that's a fact. I know multiple other clubs that declined hiring you too because they don't like you. These are facts. And that's okay, I'm not allowed at some clubs too, but it's because I fisted someone.
I'm indisputably, factually, statistically that bitch, and you can never stop my bag.
No, you're indisputably, factually a bitch. And an asshole. I don't know what bag you're talking about, but I hope it's got sturdy handles.
You're just a lame has-been social climber.
I think a has-been is better than a never was, and you showing a picture of me and Lady Gaga together, thank you for reminding me of that wonderful success that I had, mistress. I am perplexed by this, but it seems like you're operating from an agitated place.
You can never say I don't stand on business and tell the truth in things outside of TV land or what happens in my TV persona.
I don't know what stand on business and tell the truth mean to you, but the things that you did on RuPaul's Drag Race very clearly indicated that you frequently do neither. And you will have to deal with people talking shit. You'll also have to deal with people telling the truth, because sometimes talking shit is actually just things you don't like to hear about yourself that are true. It's either that or obscurity, right?
When you see me, you keep that same energy and run me that fade on site, baby, because I don't take threats lightly, and you can check my credentials. I promise you I'm good for it.
Mistress, the last thing I'd like to do is check your credentials, because I don't care enough about you. You're not even on TV anymore for me to talk about. They sent you home because you lost. Twice.
I do want to leave you with this, Willam. I have no issue with you. I have an issue with how you've handled me and how you've addressed me, and I want you to stop speaking about me in rooms that I'm not in, because you don't know me.
Mistress, I'm so glad that you don't have an issue with me, and you want me to keep my name out of your mouth in rooms that you're not in. No.
Stop discussing me personally and stop trying to sabotage my career.
I've never tried to sabotage your career. You're doing that just fine for yourself.
Most importantly, you can never hold a candle to me as an entertainer or a queen. Let's not.
I could never hold a candle. I can't hold a candle to you. I'm praying for you, dear. You can say whatever you want about me, girl. I'm gonna be fine. And I hope you are too.